Hi folks, Six Slices here. Now, I've got some more Taylor's Eyewitness Gorgeousness for you. This one here is one of my latest. This one though, slightly different material. This is poplar wood, but it's stabilised and tinted, so it's green poplar. Now how well that colour will come over in the film, I don't know. But it's got a lovely bit of depth to it, depth to the wood. Really good luster inside it. In terms of action, it's just that little bit lighter than of old, and I think that's good. I think it's pretty good action now. It's still solid. You're never going to have any fear about it. But it's openable without breaking a nail, so it's got that appropriate balance which is what we really need. We've also got again the lovely file work on the spine, going right up into the blade, and it follows all the way around the base of the knife, right to the cut off of that back spring. Brass liners, of course, and of course it's hand hafted and ground, so there's that near perfection, but you can see that it's hand done rather than sort of CNC machined, which I like. And I know maybe that's me settling for second best, but I don't believe so. I would rather have it that way. I'd rather be able to see the fingerprints of the maker on the knife, but at the same time, where it counts, it's really nicely done. I mean, like, you can see the pin inside the bolster, but on the outside, where it's been ground and polished, absolutely nothing to see, which I think is really nicely done. This wood is particularly nice though. Really gorgeous wood. It's the usual size, so these are perfectly UK legal. You can carry one of these, and not only can you carry one of these, but if somebody sees it, they don't look at you as though you've got some murderous weapon. They look at these things and they want to see them, they want to appreciate them, they want to enjoy them. Now, as I've said before, they retooled their machines last year, so we have nice new Taylor's Eyewitness stamps on them, which are nice and crisp, which is good. I like to see that they're continuing to invest. This one came from the Bakewell Cookshop. David Kidd there is my supplier, as it were. This is one of these ones, if you're going to buy something like this with this sort of pattern, you need to see it before it arrives at your house, so that you can make sure it's the right one for you, because you might have a choice, although this one was actually a one-off. It's important that you can see it, but if you live a long way away from Sheffield or Bakewell, as I do from both, you need some high definition pictures. And if you go on their website, there's 3 or 4 high definition pictures of any given knife that you're interested in. If you like the look of it but you want to see a bit more, ask David, and he will either do some more, or he'll shoot you a little video and WhatsApp it to you, which is what he does for me, so that if I've decided it's down to a short list of a few, I get him to do some pictures for me, sends them up, and then on the basis of that, I then pick the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 that I want, and get them delivered up to the house. And I have never yet got one that I've thought that's arrived and I've thought to myself, no, that's not what I was expecting, and had to send it back. It's just not happened. Now, will it happen one day? Maybe. In fact, in a couple of videos time, I'm going to show you one that was slightly questionable, but I decided to keep it, and I'll go through the whys and wherefores of that. These are beautifully polished. I mean, okay, it's had my grubby fingerprints on, that's better. Most of them have gone. I mean, really, really nice shine in them. Now, they're only 420HC steel, but to be honest, for a pocket knife that's getting light use, absolutely fine. Plus, you know, I haven't actually carried this one yet, but I carry some of them from time to time, and I've never had any big issues with them. I've never actually had to sharpen one. I've stropped a couple of them a couple of times, but I've never found them got that blunt that I've needed to, you know, really, really give them a proper sharpen. But as I say, this is a particularly nice one in green, tinted, stabilised poplar. In fact, I think it's the first stabilised wood one I've had from them. I think they've all been just natural woods. I mean, you can't stabilise desert ironwood, and you wouldn't stabilise horn or horn of any type. So maybe that's the first time it's been appropriate to do it. But anyway, so that's a new one on me. I really like this knife. Really, really good looking knife. Certainly, you know, I've recommended them so many times. Nobody can possibly expect me to do anything other than recommend them. But it's the Lee White original. All that file work done by hand by Lee. Beautiful, beautiful work. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I don't know what else to say really, other than the fact that this one particularly caught my eye. I had to have this one the minute I saw it come out. I can't suggest you go and buy another one because I don't believe there is another one. I think this was pretty much a one-off. But maybe there'll be another one coming along at some time in the future. If you express enough of an interest, Lee watches this page. If you put up posts on here saying I must have one of those, I'm quite sure it can be arranged. So, thank you very much for joining me. If you like this stuff and you want to see more of these things, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and remember to ring the notification bell if you actually want to get notifications of more that come up. So, thank you very much. Bye.